nigga to walk that I'm blessed. See the love I got on my flex, I'm so blessed. 20K just on my chain, say less. I text every day to get dressed, so blessed. Being through the storm and the rain, still blessed. Had a couple heartaches and pain, still blessed. Handle the pressure from fame, still blessed. Just God called my name, so blessed.
Yes, sir, I'm blessed, don't play boy, cause I got it mad. Tailor made just for this fit, I'm gonna cut the slack. I'm the man, good-hearted shorty with.
Welcome back to another episode of the Cobain Report. I am Rocc Cobain. This is
Caesar.
And that is
Big Ren.
And you know the vibes. I was wondering if the camera was going to go to you. I guess you on the overview. All right, it's cool. All right, welcome back, y'all. Another week. We all tapped in. You know the vibes. So all the new subscribers, all the new followers, we appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share right now. Today's guest is a movie, literally. I guess his presence is just, I don't know what they say nowadays. What y'all young kids say, they aura. He walks in the room and you know he's there. That's all I'm gonna say. All right, let me get into this intro. Today we tap in with an artist who's been 10 toes down in the grind, leveling up from the street poet to certified storyteller, straight out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. Today's guest is JKT JERM. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you're about to know for sure. With tracks like Cash App Her, Crack, and Higher Power featuring 32 Trey and Meanie Cash, JERM's latest drops on Apple Music are proof that a man who's not only rapping but also speaking real life, struggle, and strategy. If you go back a little bit, you'll catch some fire with some of his old songs like All Shit, Hope You Hear This, Where That Ass Going, with Big Fink and his underrated 2024 EP, The Bigger Motion, which is all fire. All right. He's also been making noise visually, pulling up to platforms like Auntie's House and Lyric and Loud, where he performed Listen Up and proved that he can move a crowd just as much as he moves on the mic. This episode, we're talking music, movement, the Midwest mentality, and what it really takes to keep going when the city's watching you and not always got your back, when the pressure doesn't stop. So whether you came for the bars, the background, or just the blueprint, sit in and tap in with this journey with my boy JKT JERM. Y'all make some noise for my man.
What's happening?
Welcome to the Cobain Report, champ.
I'm so happy to be here. I couldn't wait to come on here, man.
Man, this has been a very interesting, just spending time with you before we actually got in the shoot. Like, I've seen you moving around about the Midwest scene, you know, up through Lansing, Kalamazoo, all the mid-Michigan area, you know. But now, lately, I would say the past year or two, man, I've really been seeing you in Detroit. And it's crazy because you really started out in Detroit and worked your way backwards to where you lived and came on back home. So I would call you a representative of Kalamazoo, but you are definitely a Detroit adoptee at this point in time. You know, I think you got more features with people in the city than I do, and I'm from this mother. You know, so I'm appreciative to have you on the podcast. You know, here recently your name been ringing bells, you know, left and right, and music and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I just thought it was time to bring you in and let my audience know about JKT JERM. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for being a part of the show, bro. I want to hop into it. Talk to me about your earlier life with music, bro. Where did you get inspired to do music?
My cousin, them, they was doing it for real.
Yeah.
It's in the hood. They was doing that shit like for real. They was going to a spot named DJ Playhouse.
Okay.
One of the DJs, big DJs that was in my city at that point in time.
Kalamazoo?
Yep.
Okay.
And they was going there and recording. They was coming back to the hood, banging their music and shit out their cars. And I'm like, I'm just a nigga selling nickel bags over there on the corner. For real.
You was hustling.
Allegedly. I was like,
allegedly, you was just a hustler.
Yeah, that's all I was. Like, I always been, like, since a young child, I always been a hustler. Like, even when I was a kid, I sold lemonade. I sold candy. Like, I was just always just wanting my own money. Like,
right.
And shit, that's just how I was. Them niggas was doing that. And I liked the shit they was getting off of it. Like, right. They was getting the girl, like, they pulling up, banging they shit, girls twerking to they shit. I'm like, yeah. And then I'm just this nigga over there just sitting there. I don't got no motion. Like, I'm just selling a little nickel back. Like I said, I ain't got no motion. Yeah. They got all the motion. I'm
and like, you probably one with the money, though, because, you know how it be. The hustlers usually had a paper.
Nah, for sure.
The rappers usually, you know, it look good sometimes. But, you know, so how did it feel seeing your cousin them get all the clout pretty much, you know, in the neighborhood, knowing that you was one of the ones that was getting money, you know what I'm saying? But they was actually getting the clout. How did that feel? Like watching the whole evolution, right? And then you started moving into the main screen or into the main scene at that point in time.
Shit, it really felt good because they came to me really with open arms. Though I just asked my cousin like, "Can I get on the song?" He kind of laughed at me because he know that I'm not no rapper. So he laughed at me like, hey, "You can't rap." I'm like, "Bro, just give me a chance. Like, put me on the song." Yeah. He gave me 6 bars. Trash.
6 bars is crazy to start out with.
Trash. It was like an intro. They gave me the intro. He was going
crazy.
back and forth. That was that back and forth era where you do 6, they do 6.
Yeah.
He gave me that little
Doughboy Cash Out kind of vibe.
Yeah, and that was around that time.
Yeah,
When I started, we'll get into that Doughboy Cash Out era, but that's a little bit more later on in life. But.
So what year did you start rapping? What year was it when you dropped your first joint, or when they let you on?
I'd say 2010.
2010,
11. It was the Doughboy Cash Out era.
Yeah, so like 09, 08, 010, like 10 up in there. Yeah, because they was tearing this bitch up around here.
Who didn't wanna be a Doughboy Cash Out nigga at that
point? Me. I was from the east side, so I ain't want to be one of them niggas.
I did not. No, but hold on. But you gotta understand this though. This what you gotta understand.
What do I gotta understand?
Y'all from Detroit.
We from the east though.
It don't
we was
matter.
listening to Team East Side. We was fucking with Philip.
Okay, so let me tell you. Let me tell
y'all. Fucking with Danny.
Right? Hold on. Let me tell y'all how big of an impact that Doughboy Cash Out had in other cities.
Oh yeah, for
sure. Other than y'all city. Y'all live.
I live in L.A.
No,
All right. I live in LA.
But I get what he's saying though.
Their name wasn't big out in LA like that at that point in time.
But what I'm saying is, you know how you just said like, oh yeah, that made me like, hell no, I wasn't trying to beat them niggas.
It went like this.
I didn't hear it.
Okay,
so,
it went like this
like,
off the music scene. I'll be real with you. It went like this off the music scene. It was Blade Icewood.
It was.
For sure.
Blade Icewood was talking spicy. He was the first nigga that was talking spicy and talking bossy and had $3 million in one sentence in a rap. Okay? Sure. He'd say so much shit that you'll be like, cathedral? What the? You got to start looking shit up. When the niggas say he got cathedral floors in the ceiling and all that shit, you look, Icewood talking bossy. Then came Doughboy Cash Out. Rich niggas. Because they was two separate, they was talking that bossy shit, the shit that I liked it. Because that's what I wanted to be. Yeah. I wanted the cars, the jewelry, the whole, they was talking about all that.
You had Cheddar Boys, then you had the Lodge Boy era, then you had that era right there. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was really going on at that point in time.
Yeah, like, rock bottom. It was a lot of
Street Lords.
It was a lot between that era, right? But like you said, being from here, it hit a little different, right? Because when you hear, it's kind of like what we was talking about outside. When you hear niggas where you from be like, yeah, they straight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody got their favors. Me, I'm just outside looking in, so I don't have no favor in Detroit. I'm going off of word of ear and word of mouth. Yeah. And then on top of that, like, you got to think about it back then, they was super YNs.
Yeah,
they was the YNs that was coming. All them other niggas was old.
And it's crazy
because them niggas was coming up. When they came out, I was a YN. They was YNs. We was on that YN music. That not dog hoes, not but all hoes. You feel me? Who was saying that at that point in time, like on some YN shit? That was so hot to the bitch.
Yeah, like, but you got Phil and them on the east side who was going crazy. So it was too. You got Soda. You know what I'm saying? You had Snoop. You had a lot. It was.
Man, I think shout out to them boys.
Yeah, shout out to the homies.
LA, right?
But we from, but dog, this thing. So we really east side. Like we really east side. Like GT, like them the homies. Like these. You know what I'm saying? Super Ray, all that. Like we really east side niggas. And Danny used to have a shop on
Harper.
On Harper.
Sure, it just was a block of just love, you know.
And a lot of them rappers used to come through. A lot of Team Eastside.
Before they was all rappers too.
They used to just be over there getting tattoos, hanging out with Danny and them.
See, and allegedly buying lean.
A lot of shit.
Allegedly buying lean.
A lot of shit in the city is territorial too. So you gotta understand, if y'all niggas is from the east and was cool with niggas on the east, it was no reason for y'all to even be fooling with a nigga on the west side.
But we was though.
You can fuck with the west side, but you still a east side nigga though.
So look,
that right there is
international.
So
that's enough.
So let me tell you why you're not lying though. I worked with as a producer in that era, right? That's when I was heavy producing. 08, 9, 10, 11, like before I even jumped off to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? So like I was working with both sides. I had a studio on the west side called Yo World. You know what I'm saying? So we was working, it's on 7 Mile and like Greenfield. So we was deep in the West. Like when I say locked in, I met some of the majority of the artists that I work with was Westsiders. That's how I met KDZ. He was on the show a couple weeks ago. You know what I mean? So like I got respect and love for both sides, you know, because I was tapped in and working with both sides, bro. But when it come down to like you said, my home team, it's always gonna be East Side.
Yeah. That's just like, bro, if you from Detroit, but you love the Lakers. Boy, you ain't finna be going around here talking about no LA, I know Detroit.
That's his boat, but you know that's your man. That's
Detroit side.
You motherfuckers
Go
is just
to the
alike.
Detroit side and scream that LA.
That's
shit
just like
if you
how
want.
He will. This will make so much sense, right? That's like
gonna be on
all of
your
us being
ass.
in the room, right? And the majority of the people are Democrats, right? And I'm like, nigga,
He
I'm a
always
Republican.
drop that shit.
Like, fuck y'all Democrats, because I'm a Republican. We got different views,
That's
right?
your character.
No, but that's who I am. Because I am a Republican.
Yeah.
So think about that. I be in all different kind of rooms.
And this
my
nigga on the
and my
Epstein
friends
list.
Are Democrats.
I bet you this nigga
but
on the
I
Epstein
don't
list.
Give a fuck.
He definitely on the Epstein
saying?
list. This nigga is on the list. Let me tell y'all who on Epstein list. This nigga
Hey, I
right
know
here
who y'all can
is
come
on the Epstein list for sure. So anyway,
You're about to get going.
So anyway,
Allegedly.
Allegedly, this nigga definitely. So listen, bro. I want to talk. We talked a little bit about Detroit. I want to talk about Kalamazoo. I want to talk about your home. Oh man, look like I just let the air out you, bro. You don't like talk about home too much, bro?
Man, it's home.
Yeah,
It's home and it be homing.
Yeah.
It be home.
It be feeling like home, like a mug sometimes.
Man, bro.
It's a gift and a curse, bro. It's a gift and a curse sometimes. Like, I do my podcast where I'm from, but I don't live here, right? And my brother said to me a little while ago, he said, your hometown can't be
Your home.
your home.
Not when you elevating.
I mean, shit, it just get to the point to where, shit, is you tired of being tough yet?
Right,
Like,
right.
Is you tired of having to be tough?
That's no lie.
Because niggas like, bro, from my city, bro, I've been on tour for 3 months straight. I ain't been home. I ain't seen my son, nothing. I've been going on the road for 3 months straight.
And I saw it.
5 of my homeboys been murdered in my city in 3 months. So it's like, that shit, like, it make you never want to go back there.
Yeah.
And then, like, and then it's just deeper than rap, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, you got family, you got loved ones there, you got your children there, whatever the case might be. Shit, man, make a motherfucker not ever want to motherfucking go back to that bitch for real.
Yeah.
5 of mine then died. I had to see them on Instagram or something. I remember I'm in Memphis. I'm at my show and shit in Memphis. I'm on Instagram just popping on. I see my homeboy on a fucking obituary on the story. I'm like, what? Because I'm oblivious to what's going on at home. You know what I'm saying? I'm really out of sight, out of mind.
It be like that.
So it's like I'm looking at this shit, bro, and it's like every week for 3 months straight, bro. It's like every week one of my homeboys died.
That's how I feel about me living here. I think he probably concur too. Like, bro, I said to myself, I've been in Lansing now 10 years, right? And in this 10 years, I feel like if I'd have been here, I'd have been dead by now. When I say I done lost so many people since I've been in Lansing, dog, like one of the homies slipped a picture in our group chat, and I looked at everybody in the picture, was like, oh, we safe. Everybody on this picture is still alive. Because we done lost so many homies over the past, I would just say since 2012, 2013, like, you know what I'm saying? I'd be 41 in a couple months, bro, and I done lost some real homies. Like, a couple of them niggas on my body, like on my leg, no Diddy, you know what I mean? I got 3 on one arm. That was all in a rock band with me, bro. 3 niggas. And there was only 4 of us in the group. I'm the last man standing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, living in your own city sometimes, bro, it's shit. Boosie said that shit, right? You know what I mean? It's like your hometown is where the hate is. But I don't want to highlight the hate coming from your home. I want to talk about, how do you feel about the current music scene in Kalamazoo, bro? Because you one of the ones from your hometown, right? A lot of them don't make it out like you are, right? It's like Detroit. You can get so far before the crab in the bucket syndrome, but you actually slipped out, bro. You know what I mean? So talk about, how do you think the music scene in Kalamazoo right now? Talk to me a little bit about that.
It's lit, bro. It's a lot of talent in my city.
It is.
It's just it's dangerous, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't advise no YN or anybody that's coming up. No, it's not. It's not even about that. It's actually serious. Like you know what I'm saying. A lot of these people, a lot of my nephews, a lot of the people that's younger than me, that's growing up and watching me, they want this lifestyle. Yeah. And I wouldn't recommend being a rapper to nobody. Yeah. That's the most dangerous job that you can have in the world. Like with trying to be a rapper, I never wanted to be a rapper. First of all, I never wanted to rap. I never could rap. I never cared about
rap. You keep saying that, but I keep telling
you, bro, you
one of the coldest niggas,
from,
bro. I really think you can rap. I was saying this to you outside.
Listen, I never wanted to be. I was trying to be.
Can I ask you this, though, bro? Because you keep saying, like, I would tell somebody, don't be a rapper. It's the hardest thing. Like, how do you build that narrative in your world, in your bubble? Like, because I feel like being a rapper is being a lyricist, being a storyteller. So it's
so not actually rapping.
There were rappers before all these YN crazy little motherfuckers.
So I think the craft of rapping versus the lifestyle is
yeah, like sometimes trying to live what you're saying, that's the problem, bro. And that's the downfall.
I mean, what else is there to talk about?
A lot. It's a lot to talk about.
And then you become a cap rapper.
No, you don't. How can you cap about real shit that you're doing?
Listen what's going on. Hear me out real quick.
So Jay-Z a cap rapper?
Hear me out real quick. Let me talk to you. So with this, the reason why I got to go back, because you said so many things, but I'm going to answer your first question on why I said I wouldn't recommend it. Because you literally signing up for something that most people not even ready for. You not ready for this, bro. Like you soft. You gonna break. You gonna fold. You gonna go out here and kill somebody over a comment, over a hey, you just not built for this shit. You gotta be really built for this shit. Nigga, I would have been in prison.
You nailed it.
I would have been dead.
You nailed it.
I would have been killed somebody. The shit that the stuff that I have went through from just being a rapper, you gotta understand, I was once the loved person by everyone. I was once the nigga that could go to the grocery store with my kids and everything be good. I was once a person that could go to the club and not have to worry about nobody trying to catch me in the parking lot or be on some goofy ass shit. I was once a nigga that could go just to picnics and go to the park and play ball at the park like everybody else. It ain't like that for me no more. All because I'm a rapper. So when you say, like, if you want to 100%ly take your life and turn it into a whole different person, then be a rapper. Because you gotta change. When you become a real rapper, bro, we're not talking about people that just rap. Yeah. We talking about a real rapper, a person that's doing millions of views, a person that's doing 100. You're being seen by so many. You never know who your enemy. You go out, a nigga know you. A nigga been following you for 15 years.
I think that's my disconnect. Because
that's where you just
said,
right there.
You just said get a million views. I don't come from the era of views. I don't come from. Hold on, bro. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying views. That means I'm almost trying to build a narrative so that you can watch this shit, or I'm building some fake shit so you can fucking be entertained. But if I be me, I'm me, right? See how you said being a rapper is all that? Nigga, I'm not a rapper. And everything that you said that they hate on me regardless. Oh yeah, and I'm not a rapper.
No, hold on,
my nigga. I sing R&B. You get it? You a rapper. I sing R&B.
Same
the
shit.
Same fucking hate you get.
Same shit. Matter of fact, hey, hold on. R&B is worse because guess what? Nigga, you gotta cater to the females, and guess how niggas die quick?
Over the bitches.
Females. Nigga, being it don't listen. Anything. First of all, let's take. You want to go to the roots because we gonna go deep into this shit.
Go ahead.
Anything about the music, if you ain't singing for God or rapping for God, is devilish anyway. It come with demons. It come with vibes. It come with auras.
You hit it right on
You
there.
singing. What are you singing about? Are you singing about taking girls out their panties? Are you singing about rubbing on a girl, loving a girl down, doing all this shit? You singing about that? Guess what? When I get in my bitch car and she playing you, nigga, what?
You ain't lying.
What the fuck, nigga?
Hey,
you
listen.
playing this whole ass nigga. I don't even know you, but now I'm hating, nigga. You done got hate from me because she dicking you. She loving your style, nigga. When you singing,
give me my hard camera. Hold on. Wait. Give me my hard camera.
Preach this.
This gonna make a lot of sense to that. Watch this.
We R&B singers.
Watch this. You see how the narrative always switch when you could just get in the car like.
And be like, damn,
Hold on. Damn, baby, this shit sound good, don't it? I'll take this shot. Cause now it's a vibe. I don't know this.
Hold on,
listen though.
You don't live in that time frame.
No, listen. But I'm saying this is the narrative that you set. And everybody's setting their own fucking narratives, bro. When we can all just do us, and that'll keep motherfuckers out your shit. Like, to do you. And if the only way a motherfucker can even talk about you if you're doing something, right? So as long as you doing something, let them talk. When your ass sitting down and then they not talking about you, then that's your problem.
You go as long as you doing something good. I like the way you tried to reverse and make it seem like you was right, you was wrong. By the way, we gonna go to that later. But listen, like I said, I sing to girls and I get the same. Hey, nigga,
hey, this right here is so good.
But how was I wrong?
Go ahead.
You're not.
I would sit this one out.
I wasn't wrong about it. This is the fact of the matter, right? This is the fact of the matter, right? You singing girls out there paying. Are you singing gospel?
No,
I sing
not
everything.
at all.
What are you singing?
Nigga,
we not going past that. What are you singing to these
DJ
hoes?
Chicago the King is his.
Hold on.
I can't say the name.
What are you
who he work
singing?
with.
Hey,
but go ahead.
What are you singing?
Ooh, yeah.
I
don't really want to hurt
I
anybody.
personally sing on stage at church. Me. But I write and
what are you singing for the world to hear?
For the world to hear?
Kiss from
I mean, everything, bro. But my lyrics aren't always based on just sex and getting money and killing or nothing like that. It's about love.
A girl can literally just like the way you sound,
bro,
my nigga.
But they do though.
But this bitch can sing. That's the
the
worst
Bible
part.
even
It's
says,
no deeper than that.
Watch this, bro. The gospel motherfuckers can send you to hell because the Bible even says that the ha ha ha. He said he got freaky man.
Said freaky man.
Got freaky man.
Freaky
But look,
freaky man.
Hey, but look.
Hey,
Hey, listen, this nigga already said the bisexual.
I said the church is bisexual.
Hey, you better not sing to my
We
bitch,
went viral
nigga.
this
You
week.
bet fucking
If I
not.
sing to your girl,
I'ma hate you.
guess
I'ma
what?
hate on you.
This is
We
the
went
difference.
viral this
But
week
see,
by saying
why
the church
do
is
we gotta
bisexual.
be
I'm gonna hate on you
But this is
because I can't sing.
this the difference.
Oh no, this
though.
bitch. Hey, you gonna be
Let
better.
us
This
go.
You better not sing to my
Wait,
bitch.
wait.
the difference.
We losing
I'm not
control.
singing
Wait.
to your girl.
I'm talking
I'm
shit.
singing.
No, you can't
and
sing, though.
hopefully what
That's a
I'm
lie.
singing can penetrate to your girl's ears to help you tonight.
Penetrate. I don't like that. I don't
You
like
should.
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, guess what?
Penetrator.
I tried to
ears.
get
It
in.
needs to,
No,
it
it's all
needs
right.
to
Hey, look
affect
though.
her then.
And
It
then,
needs
hey,
to
look,
affect
right after I
her.
say penetrate, worship, the prayer line called me. I better relax.
All right. Let's get this interview back on track so my people know what's going on. All right. So here recently, bro, I kind of want to talk about some of these features that you've been working with lately.
All right, let's go.
I've been seeing a lot online. You know, you've been working with 3200 Trey. You know, I've seen some things with All-Star JR. Talk to me about your relationship with Detroit and the rap scene, bro.
Man, bro. I've been on the Detroit rap scene for so long.
Oh,
like,
well. Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie, like, shout out. It's a couple shout outs that I gotta give out
Go
to
ahead.
because they really put me on in Detroit, and I can't hide it. I can't go from it. I want to give a shout out. First of all, to Doughboy Cash Out,
I know you about to say.
HBK, Chaz Bling, like the whole family over there, Payroll, Doughboy, Dre, Clay, like. These niggas like really embraced me. They did a lot of shit that they didn't have to do for me just by getting on.
They real
And
niggas.
I also want to thank Floss a lot.
Real
He got
nigga
a
too.
lot of he got a lot to do with a lot of shit. Delicious. Delicious, she did a lot of shit for me that like these are the people that really actually took me under their wing and did shit for me that they did not have to do. That made me catapult in my career.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where it all started at, from Buff's Glaring with Doughboy Cash Out and Dusty McFly. And, of course, Delicious was in the video.
Yeah. I seen a little bit you talking about your infatuation with Delicious back then. London Charles, you know.
Yeah, London Charles.
I know that, you know, she was a part of one of those videos, you know, help you shoot a video or whatever. Talk to me about, if you're comfortable now, talk to me about that relationship. Because I know that's, you know, older or whatever.
No,
and
I
that
mean,
Buff's Glaring song.
She was on the grind, you know what I'm saying? She had to start part. She was doing her thing, you know what I'm saying, automatically, you know what I'm saying, from the show Forever Love. She was already lit on the scene. So when my team had reached out to her team, it was all green.
Yeah.
And when I met her and stuff, she was just a normal person. She was she damn near like reminded me of my mom, because you know she older than me, so she was just more structurative, and she gave me a lot of knowledge on the game and what not to do and how to do stuff. Because you got to understand, I kind of blew up fast on the Detroit scene, and that's why I thank Doughboy Cash Out and shit, because they was at the peak of their career and they did a song with me. They didn't have to do that, and that was about the time.
They always real, bro.
That was about around the time when Buffs was like really like, Buffs always been around, but at that era, at that time when I dropped Buffs Glaring, it was like the biggest thing in the city. It was the biggest, bro. And then the people that I had on there was the biggest people in the city. Dustin McFly had just dropped his debut single, I'm Out Here. I don't know if y'all remember that. Oh, yeah. It went crazy.
I'm from
Doughboy Cash Out had just dropped that Low Key Bitch and all that shit. And plus the movie Concrete was popping out. So I had the biggest niggas in the city on one song. Plus I had London Charles hosting the video, starring in the video, and directing the video. Shout out to TMB, Motion Pictures, TMB, man. My nigga
it's been a minute
and my
since I
nigga
heard my
T,
niggas.
them is my guys. They shot the video at the White House.
Yeah.
It was big, bro. It was like, I'm new to this shit. You gotta understand, I'm young as hell. I'm on the scene. All these niggas is already stars. Yeah. She's already on VH1. She's already doing her thing. Doughboy Cash Out is already pulling out millions of views. Here come this Pipsqueak from Kalamazoo, Michigan. That ain't nobody at all. Don't even got a name.
In a long time.
You feel me? Like for real.
No, bro. The crazy thing about that is, I remember when Dusty dropped, right? And I remember, I'm so old, bro. I remember when we went from Woods, right? And then we went from Woods into
Wires.
Before we got, we went to the lock, big C wires. Then we went from there to the Tusks, but they wasn't.
But I switched.
Yet.
We went to Marble. We went to Goldwoods first.
We had
and
the
then
Marble. Remember when they did the Platinum Woods too? But we had the the city has been so lit with Cartiers ever since I can remember. Like my first pair I saw, I think I was like 13, 14. My dad had a pair of big circles, Woods when they first came out. He was a bishop. But that just go to show you how Cartiers they influence, the culture. So for you to be able to have one of the biggest, songs at that point in time talking about Cartiers and Buffs, bro, not even being from here had to be a crazy thing. I want to talk about what you keep touching on is Doughboys and them being authentic and being real. Yes. Yeah. So, like I said, we used to work on the west side of Yo World, right?
Shout out to Yaya Jordan, too. Man.
Yeah, I was going to bring him up. That's what I thought you was going to talk about when you was saying about your influences.
Yaya Jordan, man, I'm going to be real with y'all.
Yeah.
See, you got to understand, it goes different from just being in the studio with these guys and then being on the block with the guys.
Yeah, it's different.
I'm on Puritan. I'm on Finkel Ave. I'm out there. I'm out there with my chain on. I don't have security.
Shout out to Finkel Hen.
So you have to understand the amount of power that these guys is giving me. I'm out there with my jury on. Nigga could have did whatever. I'm out on Finkel. I'm on PA. We in the trap. Me and Yaya Jordan. He telling me, hey, this my little nigga. We going straight to the trap. Yeah. We going in the trap. We going dead in that bitch. And he's like, hey, this my little nigga JERM right here. Meet motherfuckers. Shout out if y'all look it up. And I don't know if y'all dig really deep, but I'm finna dig real deep for y'all. If y'all type in on YouTube, Pawn That Bitch. I got Hutch in the video. R.I.P. Hutch. Shit. He the one who made my chain. He in the video. Me and Yaya Jordan, we shot the video. Crispy Keese came out to my video shoot. HBK came out. Payroll came out. And you got to understand, at that point in time, I wasn't nobody. So Yaya Jordan was giving me, they was embracing me and giving me like this him, like like fuck with him type shit. You feel me? So that's really how that happened and how that popped off of me on the Detroit scene. That was the beginning of time.
Yeah. So we at the studio over there on 7 Mile, we got a similar story. We used to sell our CDs outside. And Keith pulled up on us and was like, hey, man, why y'all selling these CDs for $5, man? Y'all can make more than that, man. Right. And I was like, $5? Nigga, I'll take $1 right now. Because at that point in time, right, it was no way. The radio wasn't open for us like it is now, as a local artist. Back then, bro, this city was so saturated with big companies and iHeart and all them taking over that they weren't even playing local artists back then. You was getting Eminem. Right. But that wasn't really, it wasn't like it is now, bro. Nowadays,
that's exactly how it was when I came up in rapping before the Doughboy scene. Was that we was the youngest little niggas with videos because it was unheard of to have a in my city to have a video was like insane. You should have seen when I dropped my first visual, bro. It might have been trash, but it was insane. They was looking like these little niggas. We 17, 8. They got videos.
Yeah. That's crazy work. Our first video, believe it or not, was a Super Ray video.
That was big.
So listen, dog. This why me and Super Ray so close right now. Everybody be like, why the hell you and Super Ray? Where does relationship come from? So I'm always about paying and being about
Make sure you put my name on there right, Super. I'm not playing with you. Them records, I told you already.
All right, you know what?
He ain't do it right.
Anyway.
I seen it.
Okay,
he ain't do it right. He did it exactly right.
My Super Ray tale. Okay, so we paid Super Ray for a video. We didn't even have a song for her. But I believed in Super Ray as a visual artist. A visual producer at that point in time. And he was just coming up. He had did a record with Papa. You know, Papa is our cousin and shit. So he was one of Papa's, he's Papa's videographer. And he got blew up doing that Taco Bell.
When it rained in Porsche.
Yep. And
Urge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Taco Bell. What's the Taco Bell song?
Oh, man. Hey, listen. Ain't no East Side.
I'm from the East Side, but they ain't got no Taco Bell.
You can't find no Taco Bell.
So we paid Super Ray. We paid Super Ray for a video, and it took us a year to get a song that we wanted to shoot with. But he was so impressed the fact that we paid up front that the relationship, because he knew I was about my paper. And ever since then, people will respect you and handle you differently when they know that you don't play when it come down to the business, right? All day long, you may not have the content you want, but if the business is handled, people always respect you differently. You know what I'm saying? So me and Super have always been, my first video was shot by him, though. I did a record, and I thought I was Michael Jackson for 10 seconds, but it was to my cousin Hoss, who had passed away. I finally had a record when my cousin passed away, and we ended up doing a record. So Super is the big homie, bro. I want to talk about something with you. One thing I noticed in your music, bro, you always talk about struggle and consistency. Talk about how you've been able to stay relevant, right? We're talking about, you just hit me with almost 3 decades that you've been doing music right now. We started in 08, 09, right? Then we went to the 10s. This is the 20s. You're still going. And you actually, if I can be honest with you, right, I think the music has gotten better over the years. You know, not to say that the original stuff went out, because I was just listening to some stuff from like probably 2013 where you singing, I need a girl to me. You know what I'm saying? And the vocals sound all right. They sound like a singer. Yeah, I ain't even know. I was like, this nigga doing his own hook. You know what I'm saying? So talk to me about overcoming and staying in that, like that longevity about staying in music these 3 decades that you've been a part of the music scene, bro.
I just feel like really it's in me for real. I make music everywhere. I'll be sitting right here. If we got a delay, I'll write a song. Yeah. In 5 minutes, I just sit and start dropping shit because I got an overreactive imagination, so it's always shit going on in my mind. I'm a little bit ADD too.
I was about to ask you got that shit? That one shit?
For sure.
All the black kids, they say we got that shit.
Nah, for sure, man.
I got OCD.
I definitely got that shit.
If we don't start on time, I'm fucking freaking out, okay? Go ahead.
Keeping my mind busy because it's overreactive. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, like making music ain't nothing for me. The hard part is actually getting out here for the people to hear it. Yeah. And that was like always the hard part. I can get on there and say anything because I got swag.
Yeah.
So I don't have to.
I like to dance. I like that one dance y'all do. You be moving. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I wish I wasn't this fat. I would do the big dance too. Yeah. Everybody doing it in the studio. Y'all not going to see it because we ain't doing all that. But they doing it.
Nah, for sure.
Bro, where you come up with the dance?
What you talking about, crack?
The slap, move.
No, that's
Wait, it sounded like he's. Hey, cuz.
So he did it live when we was performing in Lansing
with crack.
No. The song is called Crack.
When you did it?
Nobody's talking
in Lansing.
about
You came to Lansing. You performed. I think it was with. It was like what's his name? The guy who passed away. Big Beat or something like that. It was the summer. It was something they had up there in Lansing, bro. And you performed, and that's the first time I saw you do the dance. You was in the crowd. It was you and somebody else. We was at Green Door, I think, Green Dot.
I can't remember. You know, I had so many shows. I really can't remember. I'm trying to put a finger on it. I don't remember.
It was, I don't know. I don't think it was a T-Row show. It was a different show. But anyway, I saw you and your homeboy. Y'all performed in Lansing. And when I first saw you guys perform, I was just like, they got stage presence. That shit sells. You wasn't even performing the song. The song was going, and you was too busy fucking just grooving. Yeah, song's still going. They singing a song. I'm like, who the fuck is these niggas? Like, I live here. Ain't nobody told me nothing. But the whole night, y'all took over the show. The headliner didn't even move the crowd like y'all moved the crowd.
Yeah, for sure.
I was there. Don't nobody have to tell me.
I know exactly what show you're talking about, too.
I don't remember, but I can't remember who the headliner. I think it was the dude,
it was at the Junction.
It was at the Junction.
Yeah,
was it B King or was it Sammy?
It was one
Sammy.
of them niggas.
I was there.
Was it Sammy?
No,
it wasn't. Who was it? Was it B King?
It might have been Sammy.
That was
it was Sammy,
bro.
It was Sammy.
That's when Red
when they
Ball and we
killed
all out
that
there.
shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like, and I was just sitting there like, the stage presence took the night.
That was my whole goal for that night too, because I realized that I was a rapper and Doug was a singer, so I had to turn it up. And it's cool to be a singer, but nobody want to hear that song and shit all day. So I had to turn the energy up.
You
it was
did.
Still a party, and at the end of the day, they wind it down with the R&B.
Yeah.
That was dope.
And I've been watching you since then. I've been watching the evolution, bro.
Yeah,
you know, so just like I said, the longevity, being able to do it in 3 different decades, I think is dope because you've been able to kind of like push the style, right? You started out how they, you know, you push it. I don't say you conform, but you got to stay relevant.
Yeah, I blame it on a lot of shit got to do with relationships, bro. And that's one thing that I never do. I never try to ruin relationships. A lot of the relationships and the things that I got going on right now is from 10 years relationships. People that I knew that wasn't shit then that done blew up now and they didn't forget about me. A lot of people like Floss a lot. Like I just talked to Floss.
Floss the homie,
day.
bro.
I just did a song with Snap Dogg because of Floss. You know, that's Floss artist. So Floss knew my dad before he died. Him and my dad used to run the street. So you got to understand, a lot of the people, like my pops, he from Flint, Michigan. Yeah. So he was tied in with a lot of Detroit niggas. He used to run the street with a lot of niggas that was on the music scene. So a lot of stuff got to do with my pops too. Cause they knew I was on the come up before my pops died. Then when my pops died, they knew damn, cause I ain't gonna lie, Floss hit me was like, bro, damn, bro, you still going crazy, because me and Floss had lost contact, but he never forgot. And then we linked up like that, and he like, bro, you know.
Bro, when I was doing the music shit, Floss was my manager. Floss been a homie for a minute.
That's the man.
When I say you're not capping, him and Young Boy Roy used to have me on every fucking show, bro.
Shout out to Roy, man.
They used to have me on every fucking show, bro. You know, they believe we was doing R&B. So it's hard to find R&B singers that can kind of fit in every kind of category, you know what I'm saying, and kind of like be able to go back and forth between the rap scene and the R&B scene. They got to have a special kind of niche or a different sound, you know, and they always believed in us, bro. I fuck with everybody who you said today, bro, are true, authentic people. You know, Chaz has always been
got a good
real
heart,
with
bro.
me.
He know my pops to the T. Like, him and my pops talked a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chaz Bling.
Yeah.
When he was an artist and then he became their manager.
Yeah.
It was like,
that's when we got. That's when we hooked up.
And that's how you know I know.
His son coming on
he
the
was
show.
rapping at first, and then he would step down and was like, you know what, I like money more. And he took the whole boss role.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. His son is coming on. I seen him at where I saw you.
Chase.
Yeah, Chase coming
Shout
on.
out to Chase Bling. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and that's gonna be crazy. I gotta get him in. I love, like I said, bro, I got respect for a lot of us. My parents and stuff, they from Southfield. My mom is from the east side. My dad is from Southfield. So, like, I got tied in on both sides. I've lived on both sides. You know, I got respect for both sides. My kids live on the west side. You know, they all from Southfield and Oak Park area. So, you know, but speaking of kids, man, talk to me about fatherhood. You know, I know you got 2 kids. I watched the interview where you said, you know, you had a couple kids in and out, you know, when you was getting in some trouble. You come home like, damn, I got a new baby. Damn, I got a new baby. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about fatherhood and still being a musician and an artist and traveling and stuff.
Like I said, ain't none of this shit for the weak, bro. You just gotta be tough and mentally prepared for what you getting yourself to if you want to be a real rapper. Yeah, you know, being away from your loved ones, you gotta expect that. You gotta know that that's gonna happen. You feel me? If you weak and you can't take that, it's ain't for you. Yeah, it's a lot of things that just ain't for people, bro. I ain't seen my kids in 3 months.
Bro, I seen you traveling every fucking weekend on Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
You was in Memphis one week. You was here. I'm like, this dude. One thing you gonna do is work.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you move around a lot, bro. So, before we wrap this one, right, I want to talk about, so you talk about endurance and you talk about being strong, right? You know, so there's been some things that you've gone through recently. You know, I've seen you kind of endure some things, you know, a lot of hate, you know, a lot of slander online, You know, a lot of things that I feel like, you know, can really tear a person down mentally sometimes, right? But here you are strong. Here you are resilient. Right. Talk to me about your mental health space. How do you feel right now? How's your mental health as an artist trying to, well, not trying because you're doing, right? But overcoming and doing all the things that you're doing with all the slander, all the hate, still staying resilient, still doing this, dropping this music shit. You got a new project on the way. You're on your way to Bonfire. I mean, you still working. How's your mental health right now?
Right now is good. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you go through shit, you just got to learn how to weather the storm. A lot of people, like I said, this is not for the weak.
Yeah.
If anybody could say anything, bro, and then once you realize that anybody could say anything, bro, it's just up for the people to believe it or not, or whatever the fuck it may be. I done had people say that I was dead. I'm still right here. I done had people say that, all type of stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I try these days not to focus on what other people saying because they not in my world.
Right.
Do you feel me? My world is my world. I control it.
Right.
I control who I be around. I control my camp. I control what people that is around me. I don't have people around me that hate on me. I don't have people around me that speak down on me or things like that. I have everybody that's around me is either going to uplift me, be an asset, not a liability, or it's no reason for them to be around me. I've cut every friend that I had off that I've ever probably had that I grew up with. It's not that I don't love them. It's not that I don't fuck with them. It's not that I'm beefing with them. We just on two different paths. And you got to realize that. You got to realize when the people that you love and the people that you're around is on a whole different path from you, you have to separate yourself.
Yeah, I think when you evolve, right, you have to separate. Evolution, separation. They kind of like are together. You know, you can't go up and still be with them unless you're pulling them with you. And sometimes that's a strong weight to carry. You know, do you think being around some of the wrong people have caused you to be in some of these situations that, or not being around the wrong people, but having the wrong people around you has caused you to be kind of in these sticky situations that you like, listen, I'm not going to defend whatever because I am who I am and I stand on what I stand on? Do you think being around some of the wrong people have caused some of these things?
All the time.
As an artist?
All the time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We grew up in the trenches. I'm from Kalamazoo, Michigan, bro. You gotta be tough. You gotta be tough. You gotta be about that shit. Yeah. If you in that mix, it ain't no way around it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, it comes to the point to where having to be tough becomes a thing. Yeah. Like, you don't even want to be tough. Like, you could be up having a good time, but you gotta be tough because if you're not, you get chewed up.
Yeah. Like, speaking of being tough. No, speaking of being tough. Bro, I seen this viral interview. Speaking of being tough, I seen this viral interview of you. Bro, you are a very, like, every time I'm around you, you more like hype and funny and like, right? So when I saw that side come out of you in that interview, I was like, somebody done pissed him off. Because your natural character when you walk in the room, right, it's the artist aura. It ain't really the like, I'm about to slap you up. And I don't get Suge Knight vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not afraid to have a drink with you, or I'm not afraid to be like, you want to share my blood? You know what I'm saying?
Every day. That was one thing that my dad was trying to help me work on, bro, was because being from my city, you walk in the room without a smile on your face, period. Because you don't want nobody to try you. You don't want nobody to think you sweet. So off the bell, you already on from where I'm from. This is how I was raised, how I was growing up. You walk in, you pay attention to your surroundings. You look and see who all in the room, nigga. And you don't laugh too much. You don't talk too much because you don't want nobody to think you sweet, period. So that's how I was raised. So when I got into the entertainment thing, like what we doing right now, my dad come and tell me, man, straighten your face up. Why you going in here looking like that? Because I don't know what's in here. Right. And I don't know what's going to pop off. Because shit pop off. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? I don't know these niggas. I don't know what's going on.
You reacted well, though, bro. Like, for the line of questioning that person was asking you, right? I think that you responded appropriately. I just wasn't ready. Because the person I've always known and always seen, and I know we all black men, right? We all can go left. It always, right? But I've always seen you present yourself as an artist, you know? So to see that person take you out of your character a little bit was like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
It's a certain type a level of disrespect that I don't play about.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you cross the line, I'm not an in-between nigga. I don't get halfway mad. Either I'm all the way there, it's gonna go up, or I'm just not gonna do nothing at all. It's not, I don't go in between. I'm not the guy that wanna be tough. I'm not the guy that wanna act tough. I fuck with bitches. Females like niggas that's chilling and cool and vibing. I ain't around here holding my nuts, standing on a wall, mugging niggas, clutching my gun. Like, that ain't what I'm into. So you gotta understand that when I get disrespected on that type of level.
Yeah. And then the nigga tried to curl up, and it was just like, bruh, you already in the water now. Like, and then on top of it, like, the line of question that you asked him was lame as hell, because I think when people try to go viral off of other people's downfalls or what they going through, that's lame, bro. Like, if you can't go viral off your own energy and, like, who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, viral moments, they only last a minute. Stuff like this is longevity.
Somebody
being able to get people stories out. Man,
somebody could have lost their life. And,
all I'm gonna say
and
is,
then it's like
it ain't worth it.
It comes to the point
Clicks.
to where back to what you were saying, being in bad situations, being in a situation like that was weird for me.
Is he local? He was local. Was he from Kalamazoo?
Nah.
Okay. Where he was from?
You feel what I'm saying?
It don't matter where he's from, but
you know what I'm saying? Being in that situation, being on a spot like that, like, what am I supposed to do?
Nah, you handled it like a boss.
The thing about it, when it hit the fan and shit, everybody was trying to be like, oh, we gonna do this to him, we gonna do this to them. Bro, yo, man, like you think that I was finna sit there and let your man say something crazy to me, and y'all just like, I don't know who y'all think I am or who y'all used to dealing with, or what the fuck y'all got going on in this bitch, but this ain't it. Right. And we gonna make sure you know that right now, that this is not what's going on. This ain't about being tough. Yeah. This ain't about trying to be gangster. Yeah. Like, motherfuckers just trying to make it seem like, oh, nigga just trying to be gangster. Nah, bro.
I didn't see that though. I didn't get that energy from you, bro.
Well, you know
the response.
When she go viral, it be like, I did 100,000 views in one day.
Y'all watch the motherfucker.
Yeah,
don't sit here all quiet.
No, I'm not quiet. I've been waiting.
I want to sit here quiet.
I'm just trying to, like,
I seen it. He's about to beat the man ass.
No,
I'm
just over here building, bro.
I'm a deacon, but I'm gonna say this shit.
Yeah. And
he's about to whip his ass.
First, I'm a man of humility, right? Mm-hmm. So by me being a man of humility, sometimes I have to, like, check myself before I say certain things too, you know? So, and I try not to contradict myself. You know, like, but when I swear, because I was gonna say something a while ago. Hold on one second.
Is it a cat?
Listen, this corner is so much noise. Listen, I haven't heard this much noise in so long. Man. I need y'all quiet.
Girl, your purse is already in the show. Now your ass sneezing.
On the set.
It ain't me, it's her allergies. Shit.
Right, boy.
It's like, no.
No, so, but look.
Go ahead.
But when it comes to, like, when it comes to the narratives of what we do, how we move, what we perceived as, right? So you see how first you said my dad taught me to go in with this face and to show like this. You don't go in smiling. You don't do this. Hold on, because you don't want these people to see you as. Guess what, man? Before I became 40 and a chill individual, I was outside.
I'm glad you made it.
Guess who I used to go after? The niggas that was over there like
mean mugging.
Them the niggas I used to fuck up, allegedly. For real. But the
niggas
with smiley faces.
Please
the niggas with smiley faces. Hold on.
Yeah.
But the niggas that's in there like just chilling and with the smiley faces, I didn't fuck with them. You know why I didn't fuck with them? Because I almost looked at it as, okay, I am happy, but I need to test this motherfucker that's with this fucking crazy face. Let me see if he tough, because I'm not tough.
Nah, see, this is the
tough
thing.
niggas dead or in jail.
Hold on.
Go ahead, because I got a real life question.
It's different strokes for different folks. Maybe you took that out of context.
No.
Hold on. Hear me out.
That's watching.
This the thing. It's different places where you perform as a character in different spots. You don't perform that character. I wouldn't come through this building. Look, why?
It's a podcast.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you in that spot where everybody else is looking mad, nigga, and you the only nigga smiling, good luck, my boy.
Yeah,
look.
No. I got one more. I got one more.
Hold
on. Let me land your plane, right?
I'm a Crip, right?
I be wanting to be in the show.
And I got homeboys that's like super brims, and they're my babies. I love them to death. and we be in some
say
really
allegedly
fucked up situations, bro.
No, for
and
sure.
Listen, and at times
Allegedly.
I can be a little dingy. Nigga, I done walked in the jungles, nigga, I'm from 60s.
A little?
And I still be like, what up, cuz? And niggas be like, hey, nigga, where the fuck you from? But guess what? I'm still smiling like, nigga, you tripping. Chill out, nigga. Because guess why? Because I know who I am, my nigga. Like, if I go there, it's going to be a problem. So let me smile. Let me be happy.
Like, chill out.
Because my happy
Hey,
is
hold on,
hold on.
You make
Hey,
it
just
bro,
got
hey,
one
listen,
good
I'm gonna tell you
question.
this.
I'm
I'm gonna
just
say it
saying.
like
That's
this.
me all day.
I feel you, my brother.
But
That's probably not a good idea, and I hope you be safe doing that.
I'm always
what you're
dangerous.
doing.
I stay dangerous.
I would not recommend that. But if you set like that, like you said, you from rolling 60s. If you set like that, I wouldn't kids. If y'all watching this, do not run up to nobody and say what's up, cause y'all not him. Y'all might not make it out. Cause you gotta understand who you talk to. Just cause you can do that and play like that and laugh and say what's up, cuz and do that shit,
it's a point
nigga,
to it,
you will
though.
get killed doing that shit.
It depends on where and
it's
what.
a point to it. Listen to what I said though.
In
I
the
never
relationship.
changed my aura when I walked in that motherfucker. The smile is always there. The energy I bring, bro, I take it everywhere.
Love you to death. Be safe doing it.
No matter
What is you
where
saying?
I'm at, I'm going to always do that. You can't change the narrative. The young motherfuckers on the internet can't change the narrative. I'm going to always go in as me. Now, if you tough, my nice going to overwhelm your tough, and it's going to make you get the fuck on because you're going to be uncomfortable.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know my
facts.
voice?
Do I know your voice?
Do you know my voice?
on record,
Answer my question. Do you know my voice?
In what context?
I'm asking you. You hear my voice right now, right?
I hear it.
You hear it. So you know my voice, right?
I can hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. People don't know my voice, gang. I don't talk. See, that's the difference, bro. If you're looking at me being tough, it's because you're looking at me. You only know you looking at me because I'm looking at you. I don't talk, bro. I don't talk. I'm the nigga in the corner that you need to watch.
my one question, I'm
I'm the nigga that you need to look for.
Did you grow up with your daddy in the house? That's what I wanted to ask.
He did. He said it.
No, the reason.
No.
Let me ask you why. Let me say why. Because when you said that, you said my father taught me that, right? So if he was it just to me it feels as if guys who don't have the dad in the house.
That is
move
this is
different.
that's a we could.
Did I
See,
ask
that's
a good question or a bad question?
grew up. Listen, bro.
Was that good or bad?
No, it's a good question
Okay,
to
cool.
ask.
I'm like,
and
did I
I'm
fuck
gonna go ahead
up
and
with
let it
that
out.
one? 'Cause I know
I'ma
you
let
be
it out.
like,
I'm gonna let it out. I'm
okay,
gonna tell
cool.
you
Go
exactly
ahead.
what it is.
'Cause
though.
I know how it
I
be personal
wasn't. I
sometimes.
wasn't raised by my dad. I was
Okay.
not raised by my biological father.
Okay.
My father did teach me a lot of stuff later on in life. I was raised by. I was abused as a child. I was abused. You know what I'm saying? I was in foster care.
Okay.
I was in shit like that. I was in shit. It was a lot of stuff going on in my childhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to scrape a lot of bases.
No,
of
yeah,
it.
go ahead.
But, bro, you know what I'm saying? I was raised up by my stepdad. He was a black P Stone from Chicago.
Gotcha.
Rough, tough. He ain't play no games.
Shout out to Ryan.
So, as far as like,
cuz.
my mom always dated the toughest niggas in the fucking world,
Okay,
bro.
one more. One more. I know. See, I be having good ones,
It
but
just
they don't
be
be wanting to let
crazy.
me in because I feel you. So, do you think that influenced some of why you had to exude that alpha male facade when you was out in public? Because
hated
you had to protect,
I
and
hated
you
them.
were the father of the house, like you were the man of the house and stuff?
I hated him. I hated him, bro.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That was
you go ahead and kick it, because we talk about some real shit. Nah, that's what I like talking about. Real
what
shit.
grew us up to be men that we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting beat by older men, getting punched on, getting just like
Abused,
the nigga was just he was a big black bald headed nigga.
You had a
teardrops
Melvin.
on his face. He was just one of
Motherfucking
those
baby
scary
boy.
niggas. Like,
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like one of them Melvin type niggas in real life, though. One of them type niggas, like, and I hated him. I just hated him, bro.
Oh, we all hate our
Man.
stepdaddies. I love Poonie though.
I
Go
love
ahead.
my
This your
stepdad.
episode though. Go ahead.
Man, bro.
I love my stepdad.
I know. I'm sorry.
It was growing up
So
in
look.
that.
This is why when I talked to you earlier and I was like, bro, my show is not, I don't be on that. You know what I'm saying? I be more of like, I want my
real
audience to
shit.
connect with the human.
Yeah.
They can watch your Instagram and see how lit you are.
They gotta know who I am.
They get, listen, bro. They gotta know who you are. Yeah, let him get a little extra. Yeah, one more.
I'm finna really get in that
One
mode.
more Canada Dry.
But yeah, though, no.
So look.
growing up was just
Yeah.
like, it was like I always had like stepdaddies and shit. So it was
Yeah.
like my dad.
Daddies plural?
he was always in the street. He was always running the streets and getting money. He was always getting money in the street, and I couldn't realize at that point in time what was really going on until I got older.
Yeah.
You feel me? Why was he absent? Why he wasn't there?
Figuring it out.
When he lived in the same city as me. It didn't make sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? My pop's like literally around the corner, but he wasn't.
He was outside.
He was outside. Yeah. He was always away. He was always out of town.
So back to the question, do you think that's what kind of made that core and made you, you know what I'm saying? Because like my mom, I was the only child. I was a single, you know what I'm saying, black mom. My dad was he was preaching though. He wasn't dope. He was hope dealing, but he was across the globe and doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, that's communion.
Come on, that boy said we hope dealing. Hope. Hope dealing, amen.
I felt as if I needed to.
What is hope dealing? You're not finna get past that without telling me.
Preaching.
Is that hoe? Like
hope.
No,
he wasn't hoe dealing. So he wasn't Hugh Hefner. He was selling the Lord.
Pretty much, it's almost like
he was pimping Jesus a little bit. So he was slanging Jesus. So he was slanging John 3:16 in Psalms 23. My daddy
like,
a bishop.
Hey, young man, I got these ties for sale.
My daddy is a bishop in books. So he a bishop. So my dad traveled a lot and did a lot, right? So he was the same way. But I said all that to say this, bro. I used to walk like you, right? I used to keep my back to the door. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I was always like, nigga, who wants this?
Save your life.
Huh?
You save your life.
It did. But also, right, I grew up with a family of 10 kids. So his family, this is like, and then I had my own family, right? But his family had boys. And it was 10 of them motherfuckers. So I couldn't just be like reserved and all that because they wasn't going. Yeah. You had to figure out your role in the family. So they brought out a lot of my personality, bro. So like I kind of understand why, you know what I'm saying? Just talking to you, understand the human side, not the artist, but the real person of why, you know what I mean? You feel like you had to present like that and just guard yourself, bro.
I mean, it's not about because we got to go back because he did. I want to clear that up.
Go ahead.
He took it out of context. That's not what we do. I do on a regular. It's certain places. It's certain places that you just got to put on your mug.
Oh shit!
No, talk to that camera and tell the young man that's listening to you.
Right
that's
here.
Who I was
trying
talking
to tell
about.
y'all. Some places you just got to put on that mug, bro, because there's somebody in the back watching you, far back, and they paying attention to your demeanor. They paying attention to if you're drunk. They paying attention if you off your rocker. And hey, save your head.
Okay, so since you talking about it, I'm gonna get this one last story before we get out of here because I know JERM. I know you got concerts and shit to be at tonight. Phone ringing right now 3 times in a row. Tell them you on the Cobain Report. Amen. We gonna charge them a bottle of Tito's. But anyway, Tides. Talk to me about you talking about protecting yourself here recently. You know, you were into allegedly there were some things that happened. You know, where you feel like, where you had to protect yourself and protect your life. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Not really.
We want to talk about the events that
Well, let me just call you a winner.
Listen,
fuck it. 3 versus 1 is always a winner. I got
for sure. I just like. I mean, it goes on. It's happening, bro. I'm not exempt. It happened to Jesus. They beat the shit out of them. They tried to get him. Luckily, that I had the strength to get up out of that situation.
And you still got all your J?
I still got on my shit.
You still got all your J?
Sure.
He still got that ass on his chest.
So
no diller. Show him that ass on your chest. Come on, cuz, show him. That smoking ass.
What,
bro? It's a smoking ass.
This is what I'm going to say. We are going to get it. Listen, we need a Caesar JKT JERM show.
Man, these two is crazy.
Y'all need your own show.
He made me want to look at my chain. Like, where he getting the ass from? This nigga crazy, bro.
Bro. Before we get out of this has been a great episode. I would like to thank JKT JERM for coming through to this episode and being able to be a little bit vulnerable. You know, there's a million stories and a million things that we could have got into today, but I wanted to come and talk a little bit about the music. You know, it's always controversy. If you're doing and you're moving and shaking it, like you said, it goes along with the territory. And this is something that my dad taught me as a preacher. I would try to, you know, protect him online and go and be all in the comments, Twitter thugging, like, he asked you to turn your phones on.
Last time,
but Twitter thugging, all in the, you know what I'm saying, like fight. And my dad was just like, listen, bro, you can't fight my battles for me. It comes with the territory. And it sounds like you have taken it to the understanding that everything that you're going through right now, everything that you've gone through, right? The good and the bad.
Yeah.
It all comes with the territory.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So before we wrap it up, bro, I want you to let them know where to find you at. Let them know all the new things you got going. I know you got movies coming out. You know, you got some stuff going on, Netflix, some Tubi movies, all that kind of stuff. So I want you to tell, this your hard camera right here. Let them know where to find you at. Let them know what albums you want to look at, iTunes, everything.
For sure. Here. Hey, man, it's JKT JERM. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at JKT_JERM. I just dropped a new video, All-Star JR. New Snap Dog video coming soon. Just dropped something with 3200 Trey, man. Tap in. Let's go. If y'all want to work, send me your budget. Working with all budgets. Let's get busy. For real.
My nigga don't play about no money, dog. Listen.
What we doing it for?
I really appreciate you for coming through, bro. I know your schedule. Like, I've been following you a minute online. You know, and I'm not. I think that you are a very talented person.
I appreciate
outside of all that comes along with being an artist, right? The baseline of being an artist, I think you're very good at. And the rest of what comes with that, I think you embrace it with a different, mindset.
So check this out. Let's change the game up before we get out of here. Right?
Go ahead.
It's never been done before.
Go ahead.
Let me ask y'all, since y'all watch
Let's get it.
Since y'all watch me so much, let me ask y'all a question. What should I do right now, and what lane should I stay in?
So
Yours.
I can't. Wait. Hey,
whatever lane your lane.
Well, yeah,
You
she
know
don't
what
talk
I mean?
much. So say what you want.
Your lane. Cause I don't know, I'm gonna stay in mine. So whatever lane, you know what I mean. Whatever lane that
so
you
what
in,
I will say is,
you following up. Go
I
ahead.
like two lanes. I like the singing lane. I like when you be in the singing bag, but I also like the fact that you
rap.
sparring with these young YNs, as you call them, right? And I've listened to the older music, right, and listened to this new. You going bar for bar, like my son is rapping. Both of them. One of them is 23 and the other one is 18. Bro, like damn, bar for bar, you right? Yeah, your daddy old. I mean, damn.
Fuck are you, motherfucker?
Give me my button.
What's going on, bro?
This my real brother, so sometimes the joke slide and I be forgetting.
Slap that motherfucker again.
I be forgetting.
My mama and daddy gonna come down and smack his ass from heaven like,
and look, they both used to whoop me when I was little, so I already... Damn, I done messed up.
No, when y'all go up there, y'all.
But this the crazy part. This how you know you're real family when you forget that they gone. That's how you know you're real family. You're like,
gonna get smacked
damn, I shouldn't have said
that. But anyway,
we miss you.
that little ass tooth, bitch. That still got something for you. That's heat. Anyway,
hey, so, look what's off the shot.
Also, check this out,
beard.
No, that little head, motherfucker.
Hey, Cobain, check
this
out, though. You see what we got right here, right?
What we got? Okay. We got product.
See what we got right here.
Wait a minute, I got one hand.
So check this out.
I can't.
Yeah, check it out.
Listen, this promotion here is half what?
Shut the fuck up.
He
I don't even know what camera we in. Look.
That one.
Fresh Woods.
We losing control here.
Shout out to Mr. You know what the fuck going on, man. He in the building with me right now behind the scenes, man. One of the biggest promoters and event hosts in Detroit, Michigan.
Shout out.
Make sure y'all follow him at You Know What the Fuck Going On.
So did you bring us one or two?
Well, these are ours
most
now.
Definitely.
I'm gonna put these in my bra purse.
I didn't get one.
These would go in my brassiere.
I didn't get one.
Hey, we got a thief on
those
set.
went in his little
they still in
palms.
Fresh Woods. They
Bro,
still in
those
Fresh
came in his
Woods.
little palms. Look, they're in his baby palms. I can't take those.
His baby palms.
Free promotion.
With the little hand. You funny.
I roll up with this little hand too. Anyway, all right, my mama still watch the show. My mama still watch the show. Mind your business.
He gotta be stopped.
Since I was 1 year old, he has been rolling up with that hand.
And he got the smallest
He
tooth.
can roll with that motherfucker, bro.
It's a half a tooth.
He got a half a tooth, but always got more to say than anybody
Nigga,
else.
well, let's talk about your fake eye.
Because it's a
Nigga, ain't nobody say nothing about your
the
fake
contacts. His contacts.
No, the whole eye come out like Charleston White. He ain't tell y'all.
I bet
Go
you
ahead,
take
pop
your
it out on
glasses
camera, bro.
off.
Can we go viral, bro?
Take your glasses off.
Pipe your eye out.
Take your glasses off.
You said take them off?
Don't do it.
Sure.
You better not show these people them big ass balls. That nigga got motherfucking gerbil eyeball.
Give me the button. Okay, listen, we gotta wrap this show up.
You gotta take these bitches off.
Hey, you need to put some eyeballs in your face.
All right, you gotta pop your eyeball out now.
You need to pump your eyeballs.
Hey, listen, you gotta pop your eyeball out now.
Listen.
What the hell, y'all?
Listen. This.
He got my nerves,
y'all
bro.
put in this drink, I ain't gonna lie.
I love you, brother.
Bro.
Wait.
Roofies. Hey, look.
Yo, Molly water. Wait.
I'm suing the Cobain Hall.
I think your homie AJ
been
gave us
roofied here.
You roofied us.
Okay, we got to get control. We have guests that live here, and this is their studio. Right. Okay, so.
Sorry about that.
Let's get out of here. Serenity. Let them know where to find you at. And all the good stuff that you got going on.
You can find me on Facebook at Adore Rennie.
Girl, don't nobody got no Facebook no more. Don't nobody care about that.
Hold on. You talk about no Facebook. Really, that's where it really be at. Y'all can sit y'all own asses down.
My age. Talk about some motherfucking Facebook.
Bro, they got me tipsy now, so you already know.
I don't be on what y'all be on.
Everybody follow me on MySpace.
Come on, everybody on social media.
Everybody, could y'all please follow me on Black Planet?
Right.
MySpace. Kick.
Right.
Actually.
Okay. Go ahead, Serenity. Go ahead.
No, for real though. Follow me. You can follow me on Instagram. Y'all can follow me on Instagram.
Follow her on Facebook.
On Facebook. Follow me on Facebook, actually. You can't follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook at Adore.
Add you on Facebook.
Rennie. Add me, right? Because you can't follow. You can only add.
All right.
That's right.
Okay, so follow her. Yeah.
I'm gonna have my mom
follow her right
she
now.
Got a Facebook.
And I do hair, so follow my hair page at braids.
You twist?
Yes.
Yeah.
Retwist? Could I get a retwist today?
Yeah.
Today? Yeah, okay.
You gonna charge me an
So that means we gotta hurry up then.
So, yeah, that means we need to hurry up our other shows. All right. Caesar.
Bonfire.
Right, bonfire. Right.
He got the bonfire.
All right. It is time. Wait.
Oh,
slow your motion. All right.
Oh, it's about to come to you.
All right.
Relax, Mutt.
Now, the time has come for our pastor to give our benediction.
All right, here we go.
The camera's on you and you're not looking.
Well, sometimes
sometimes
you got to get it right.
Okay. All right. Church, it is time for the pastoral close. Benediction.
Since it is that time again, y'all.
It is.
That's why I hire this man every week. Because he's always on time. Hold on, you don't say hell until I say hell. Nephew,
this is the benediction. You got to hold on.
You got to cross on your
Now, it's a lot of things we let slide, but we don't fuck with this part.
So listen,
I'm trying to figure out was this part of
what happened is.
All right, let's do
I hear church music. I don't know what's going on.
It's the bridge. That's right, Doc. Give us a second. There we go.
Now, this is the thing about everything that was said today. All right, because we laugh and we joke. Yeah, it is funny. We have humor and everything. But I hope that you guys caught a few things. You don't have to be tough to get your point across. You don't have to not be tough to get into situations. But when you allow yourself to be in situations, then you reap the havoc of the situation. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is find yourself. Like, you put yourselves in this position, and then like the havoc happened, and then it's like, oh yeah, I gotta walk out here tough with this face on, when it's like you really don't have to do that. You can walk around with this face that I have, because the thing is, allow me to be happy. Because if I do show you the face of me being the tough guy, either I'm gonna be dead or I'm going to jail. So I want you guys to be able to see me tomorrow. So let's laugh together. So whatever you are going through, be able to talk about it. Like, get over it. Like, don't let that shit drag to your next hour.
Yeah.
Let it go. Like, cause the only way you can be a rapper is to fucking make a fucking rap about a story. Not about no dumb shit about shooting people that you never did. Not about fucking girls and all. Cause guess what? Half of y'all not getting no pussy. Half y'all ain't got no money.
Too.
And guess what? I got 2 more minutes.
30 seconds.
Amen. I like this musician here. He is my MD. I love this man here. Amen. And we're out. Thank you. But you can find me at the church of... You know where to find me, where God is. Go find yourself. Go find a higher power. Go and find something to ground yourself to help you through.
Go find the
I love you.
wood.
Yeah,
and go find it. You know what? I gotta try it first before I talk about this.
You stole 3 of them.
Okay. Okay. So this episode, I'm gonna tell you this. This is what about this episode.
Devil is a liar.
I really appreciate this episode. Let me tell you why. I like the fact that this episode shows that Caesar and JKT JERM need their own damn show. Okay, y'all need to follow them if nobody else. All right, you know where to follow me at at Rocc_Cobain, Cobain Report. You know where to find us. You come here every week. Thanks to all 30,000 of you on YouTube. We appreciate all 10,000 of you guys on Facebook, on my side, and however many of these people got to. Because guess what?
These people.
Eddie Kane right here.
I think he
100K.
He always kind of singling us out. He be like, and these people.
I'm David Ruffin.
When I am the one.
And these are the Temptations.
Indeed.
All right. And
this ain't nobody hold on. Ain't nobody come to see you.
She talked one time today. And as we always say, it's a rap, bitch.
We come to see John. Ain't nobody come to see you.